This time on The Greats, singer-songwriter Carole King, the Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus, the elusive Marlene Dietrich, and Renaissance man Paul Robeson. But first, Yitzhak Rabin. The first native-born Israeli leader, Yitzhak Rabin was born in Jerusalem in 1922 to an Eastern European couple who were among the first wave of Jewish pioneers to settle in Palestine. With a political pedigree that included a stint as an underground commando resisting British rule in Palestine and commander of Israel's defense forces, Rabin was a true Israeli patriot. Treading the world stage with presidents such as Carter and George Bush, Rabin's political focus was on searching for a peaceful solution to the messy Arab-Israeli conflict.
The only thing I want to say is that the welcome mat is out for Prime Minister Rabin. He has many friends in the United States, including the man he's standing next to, and we are looking forward to strengthening a relationship that is strong and will be even stronger.
We would like, on the one hand, to give a chance, a real chance, to the peace negotiations within the framework of the Madrid Conference. We would like to change the order of our national priorities. We believe that the real problems are in the domestic field, in addition to make a real effort to negotiate peace seriously without endangering Israel's security vital interests.
Protecting Israel's interest while nurturing Palestinian statehood was a delicate balancing act made more difficult by the wide disparity of political views back in Israel. Rabin first entered parliament in 1973 and succeeded Golda Meir as prime minister the following year. But problems with Labour's ultra-religious coalition partners and a currency scandal involving his wife Leah forced him to step down in 1976. It wasn't until 1992 that he was able to cobble a coalition together to regain the prime ministership.
The most important issue is to win the elections on the 23rd of June, to change the policy of Israel and to change the national priorities. And I believe that I'm the best candidate that can win the major elections, the elections for the Knesset.
Rabin's win put the Labour Party into office for the first time in 15 years. But the coalition was a combustible mixture of left-wing parties and the ultra-Orthodox Shas party that represented religious Jews.
I believe that the
Arab-Israeli parties also helped the unwieldy coalition stay afloat. Originally, Rabin had supported harsh measures against Palestinians participating in the First Intifada, the mass uprising against Israeli occupation in the Palestinian territories. But Rabin soon moderated his views and called for negotiation and discussions to replace punitive action. As Prime Minister, Rabin accepted an invitation from US President Bill Clinton in 1993 to undertake the first face-to-face agreement with the Palestinians, which became known as the Oslo Accords. Rabin met Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat and signed an agreement giving the Palestinians autonomy over parts of the West Bank and Gaza Strip. In return, Arafat became the first Palestinian leader to acknowledge Israel's right to exist and renounce violence. For this, Rabin was awarded a joint Nobel Peace Prize with Arafat and Israeli Foreign Minister Shimon Peres.
Today, we bear witness to an extraordinary act in one of history's defining dramas.
It was a moment of history that promised great things.
Let us bid once and for all farewell to wars.
Rabin was determined to push forward in the elusive search for peace, but he faced huge opposition within his own country, fiercely criticized by Israelis who opposed granting any concession to the Arabs. 2 years later, he was assassinated by an Israeli fanatic. 4,000 dignitaries attended his funeral.
Their lives were and are Israel's history. Now their legacy must be Israel's future.